Germany invaded Poland in 1939 and unleashed the world's most devastating war. Eventually, more than 50 countries would be involved. Millions of civilians died in mass killings like the Holocaust. World War II fueled the development of powerful new weapons, including the nuclear bomb. That industrial boom had a significant impact on South Africa.
For the first time in the 1940s, the urban areas, with the exception of Cape Town, became predominantly African. So the very character of the urban, of Johannesburg and other main urban areas, changed profoundly, became African cities in a sense that Africans were the majority.
In Europe, the war ended with Germany's unconditional surrender. Japan would surrender a few months later, ending the war in the Pacific. Afterwards, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was drawn up.
If we are truly to honor their sacrifice, we must do more than memorialize. We must constantly ask ourselves whether we are doing enough. Enough to defend the principles they fought for. Enough to ensure the rights that they affirmed do not exist only on paper.
South Africa's apartheid era was about to begin, only to be dismantled in 1994. Today, human rights remain the focus of World War II commemorations.
The war was ostensibly about human rights. It was against fascism, oppression, murdering of people, and the idea of an Aryan white race. But in South Africa, those very ideas about the supremacy of white people began to gain traction, and of course a national party won the election in 1948.
Several events are being held around the world to remember the war that changed the world.